Mokaria ji. Honorable Dr. K. Laxman ji.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. I stand here in support of this bill introduced by Honorable Finance Minister, Madam Nirmala Sitaram ji. This is regarding Provisional Collection of Taxes Bill 2023. The bill may be very simple, but it has got very significant role because it not only simplifies and helps not only the government getting revenue, but also help in the overall development of the nation and even the poor of this country. So the Provisional Collection of Taxes Act 2023 is being introduced to give immediate effect to the increased or newly imposed tax and empower the government to collect such taxes provisionally for the interim period. That is the period between the introduction of the bill and enactment of the bill. The interim period is limited to 75 days only. Sir, as far as Modi ji is concerned, he strongly believes in reform, perform and transform. Whatever the reforms are being made that are truly implemented and strictly implemented to perform, and finally to see that that transformation takes place. The government is very active and swiftly take action. The decisions or acts made by the government. It's a very transparent and accountable governance we have been witnessing for the last 9.5 years. There is no such middleman role. There is no scope for Dalari Vyavastha at all in this administration. Yes, we have been seeing all such acts being now enacted. This bill replaces the erstwhile Provisional Collection of 1931 Tax Act. So you can imagine, within a span of this 9.5 years, hundreds of acts have been made for the convenience of the administration. So every rupee collected by this government, sir, we have been seeing how it's been spent to the welfare of the poor and even for the development of the country. Prior to Modi ji coming to power, India is supposed to be the 10th economic country in the world. So in spite of all odds, and we have witnessed the COVID and even that Ukraine-Russia war. Modi ji being a visionary leader, though he hails from a very poor family, he had a vision. So now India is supposed to be the 5th largest economic country in the world, but for his visionary leadership. The reserves which we had spent more on infrastructure, and we have seen almost 27 lakh crores of rupees have been directly being sent into the accounts of the poor people of this country. So for the last 3 years, we are witnessing Bharat is supposed to be the fastest growing country in the world. So the growth rate is almost 7.6%. So now the Bharat is being called as the growth engine of the world. Now the inflation, prior to Modi ji, it was 10.8. Now it's supposed to be 5% only. By 2027, we visualize the consumer market will be double. So you can imagine how the country is marching fast towards the development. And I, being represented from UP is supposed to be called one of the Bimaru states in the country. Now you see, UP is the 2nd largest economic state in the country now. This is but for the double engine Sarkar, Modi ji and Yogi ji put together, which has got double impact we are witnessing in this UP state, sir. So our beloved Prime Minister, he always thinks of next generation. But our critics, our opposition parties, our regional parties, they only think of the next elections. That is the difference between Modi ji and other parties, sir. You see, we have seen in the recent past elections, how people like auction, they announce guarantees. One says 2,000, one says 4,000, one says 5,000. But finally, people have believed only in Modi guarantee. What Modi ji says, he does it. We have seen the results of last 5 elections. Everywhere, the BJP and Modi ji's this development and welfare of the poor has been impacted. We have seen 13.5 crore people from the below poverty line have been come up and now they are into the middle class. Sir. This is the change we see. So this is being part of economic reforms. This billing is brought by our Honorable Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharamanji. I wish and I support this bill and see such more reforms in the larger interest of the country. By 2047, we can see that India is going to be a developed country. When Modi ji becomes third-time Prime Minister, India is going to become a third largest economic country in the world, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Now, a message from Lok Sabha, Secretary General.
Sir, with your kind permission, I rise to report that the Lok Sabha at its sitting held on 20th December 2023 passed the Telecommunications Bill 2023. I lay a copy of the said bill on the table.
Dr. Anil Bondeji, last, okay. You will not speak? Okay, thank you. Now, Honorable Srimati